love Jesus. He's been so good to me. Hallelujah.
Yes.
Sometimes I wish I knew how to sing, just to express my heart to God. You know, yeah. Sometimes I look at the people who have the voice to sing. You know, when they show off their voices, not all of them. I say, I wish I had that, just to express my heart to God.
Yes.
That God is raising, and it's not the army that is armed with weapons, but it is the army that is full of the love of God. It is the army that is full of the love of God. You know, I'm so blessed this morning because my brother is here.
Thank you, Lord.
Thabo.
Thank you, Jesus.
This handsome young man.
Yes. Amen.
He is so full of God. I tell you.
Amen.
Listen carefully. Attentively.
Amen.
Hallelujah. We are in a love revolution.
Amen.
Glory to God.
Amen.
You are welcome, sir.
Thank you, Lord. Amen.
Hallelujah.
Amen.
Hallelujah.
Amen.
Hallelujah.
Amen.
I'm excited to be here.
Amen.
I am so excited to be in your midst.
Amen.
You have no idea how excited I am. Super excited. So excited also to be in the presence of my pastor, Pastor Junior. You know, we were raised by him, you know, spiritually. You know, we were always a youthini. You know, I've always looked up to Pastor Junior, and he's done tremendous in our lives. And you know, I can say this with confidence. I would not be here if it wasn't for Pastor Junior. I would not be here if it wasn't for Pastor Junior. Even in this world, I wouldn't. Because of in those times, a lot of things happen in my life. Me and him used to share. You know, I'll tell him, hey, Pastor Junior, so. Even during those days, you know, strange things would happen, you know. And God was using him and still using him up until today in my life. You know, because, you know, I passed through a lot. And I thank God because I would not have survived and be here if it wasn't for Pastor Junior. Amen. And it's an honor and a privilege to be in your midst. Hallelujah. And as you know, there's a song that comes in my spirit as well. Imagine I use it in my spirit. You know, that says, breathe upon me, Spirit of the Lord. Breathe upon me, Spirit of the Lord. Yes. Can you help me with the song?
My hands to surrender unto your name, Most High.
Glory to God. Hallelujah. Glory to Jesus. Hallelujah. I thank God for the life that He has allowed us to live. I thank God as we walk into this world. Do you know how important you are? You're so important. The way you are so important, this work without you is useless. Earth is useless without everyone who is here. Very much void, very much devout, without nothing. You know, in fact, waste of space. That's what I would say. Waste of space. Hallelujah. And so is everything that is here. Without you, it is useless, including this building. Without you, it's very much useless. Hallelujah. There is nothing in this life that is useful without human being. If I take human being from the world, everything is useless. Everything is useless. So, you know, as I look at the world, as I look at other worlds, other planets, you know, I always ask myself, God, what is all of this? What is all of this? Because from where we are, there are many other planets. You know, so I ask God from a young age, God, what is happening? You know, why is all of this there? Why are all these planets there? Why is everything there? Why is the suns? Why are the stars? Why are all of these things? Why are they here? What do they serve? What is their purpose? What do they have to do with me? What do I have to do with them? Hallelujah. It's a question I ask uNkulunkulu. So tell us into this. Heaven, yes. And God is a God of love. God is a God of love. I don't know if you heard the poem of Pastor Tuna. I could do so much. There's a part also, he also says, what will the hills be without the flowers? You know? Very, very ugly, I would say. There wouldn't be nothing, you know, that draws our attention to the hills. So the flowers are serving a very important part in the hill, making the hill be the hill. Hallelujah. So even all of these things, I ask God, why are all of these things there? What purpose do they serve? Hallelujah. And God is a God of answers. God is a God of answers. God is a God of love. God does not want you to be confused. God does not want you to be confused. So number one, I want to start by saying everything in this world is meant for you. Everything in this world is meant for you. Hallelujah. It's meant for you. Hallelujah. You are meant for God. But everything in this world is meant for you and me. But we are meant for God. Hallelujah. So if we are outside of this world, then there is nothing for God to keep the world for, or even the world for. Hallelujah. So I want you to be aware of this. So I asked God all of these questions, and I wanted to know. I was praying, and let me share you the story how it all started. Asking God questions. You know, I was listening to a testimony of a certain man of God, and this man of God was sharing, you know, because of that man of God was enabled to see the other life, to see heaven. And so when the man of God was allowed to see heaven, the man of God saw great things and heard great things, you know, which reminds me of what Paul said. I know of a man 14 years back. Hallelujah.
Amen.
Who was caught up to the third heaven. And there he heard things of which I am not permitted to speak about.
Amen.
Says Paul, I am not permitted to speak about. That on its own raised the question to me. Said, God, why don't you Paul as chair to Bonnie? Because I knew Paul was speaking about himself. Why was Paul as chair to Bonnie? Hallelujah.
Amen.
And now, when this man spoke of the testimony, I said, maybe this is the reason why God did not allow Paul to say some of the things. Because what happened after the man shared what he shared, to some people, I patanga. Hallelujah. This is what the man said. He said, I saw great things in heaven, but I was allowed to be in the throne of Christ. And as I was there, you know, as I beheld Christ, I saw that there were a commotion in heaven. There was a commotion in heaven. There was some sort of a commotion. Attention is being directed to a certain group of men. And Uti, I wondered what was happening. Uti, so, but everything finished in the throne room that we came there to do. We conversed with God. Uti, but as I went out, Daniel, of whom is one of the elders in heaven, says this man, shared something with me. Uti, Daniel, what again? Did you see the commotion that was happening in the throne room? The man said, yes, I saw it. And did you see how Christ, our Lord, you know, raised himself up to greet this fellow, you know, brothers of ours? He said, yes. And then Daniel says to this man, those men that you saw, they are from other realms of heaven. Hallelujah. They are from other realms of heaven. And they are here, you know, as visitors. We often receive visitors into this heaven. We often receive visitors in this heaven. And these men are from our region. They are in fact connected to you in terms of a solar system in which you are from. They are from one of the solar systems that you come from. They are from the solar system that you came from one of the planets there.
Amen. Amen.
Am I hearing correctly in this testimony? And I pause. And then I continue again. You know, says from the solar system in which you came from. I know our solar system. There's 9 planets. Hallelujah. I know the solar system. From school. But Mina, I was told that only life is in this world. Only life is here on earth. I was taught that. Hallelujah.
Amen.
So I started to say, okay, let me continue with the testimony. And so the man said, how? I've always wondered why God made all these other worlds. There are many of them. Has God made this world just in jail? Was God bored? Was God, did not know what to do and said, I'll make these planets, but earth, yeah. Hallelujah. And he said, now I know. And he says, this man often visit here, and we also visit their heavens. Since you are here, you also will be accustomed to visiting.
Yes.
Hallelujah. And then there comes a scripture in my mind as I'm reading this. Even the heavens of heavens could not contain him. Speaking about God. Even the heavens of heavens. Even Amazulu. Hallelujah. So he has spoken Maramikos. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. I know I come to the heavens. But hallelujah. And now answers start to blossom. You know, and I start to pray. I start to pray about this thing. That was 2012. Because after the man shared the testimony in a book, you know, that was published. People read it. Some of the people said, this testimony is from the devil. Do you know why they said this testimony from the devil? Because the man spoke that there's life elsewhere. And they said, no, the testimony belongs to such high. So someone else, you know, who picked up the book, and then who republished that same book, decided to abridge the book, to cut those parts out of the book. You see, they cut those parts from the book and then publish the same book. The book is selling, people are still reading. Some of them are not even aware that the original book contained that. Hallelujah. So I was like, God, but why? So, you know, the Lord said that some people, some of my children, their faith, is to a certain degree that I cannot share certain things with them. God does not want you to be confused. So number one, I want to start by saying everything in this world is meant for you. Everything in this world is meant for you. Hallelujah. It's meant for you. So a revelation serves to prepare you for something else. Hallelujah. So God says to me, a revelation will bow down to your progress, to your capacity to understand, to perceive. A revelation will bow down. God says every revelation so far bows down to human understanding. So that is why the word of God, when you read it, the greatest revelation is love. Because of love has no suspicions. I don't have any suspicions to my pastor. I cannot love you if I suspect something from you. Something is not right with you. Why you suspect? I'm suspecting something. That's not real love. I'm sadly. So God started to say, I remember I was sitting down with my family. And as I was sitting down with my family, visiting during the time, and God started to speak to me. Just out of nowhere, man. I've been praying for the years, but I didn't have anything. You see? But God started to speak to me. And what I did during those times, I had a desire. After praying, I started to have a desire to understand what science is saying, what everyone is saying about the universe, about everything. I wanted to know about him. And so I started to study, started to go through the science, started to look at NASA, what NASA is doing. I started to hear the phenomenon of UFOs, an unidentified aircraft that some of the pilots say that they have come across. So I started to read about everything, the good and the negative, the bad. I started to see all of these things, to look at those and pray to God. I looked at it and prayed to God. And then as I was sitting down one day in case, out of just nowhere, the Spirit, started to feel the presence of love in a way I've never felt before. I saw myself nearly I'm being taken or pushed or pulled or drawn, to out of my body. I didn't understand because I was sleeping without warning, like, and I saw myself as if in transcending space, as if I'm transcending space. I couldn't control myself, and I was flowing I was just moving in the speed, and I could see that I'm in space. But I was asleep, as far as I did not know what was happening in my mind. And then, because of I was asking God, I was confused during the day because of scientists were saying this, and then God was saying this. God, our scientists are you see, and then that happened. And then I was sucked into the planet Jupiter, which is the biggest in our solar system. And as I entered Jupiter, surrounding Jupiter, when you look at Jupiter, colors, brown, those are clouds. Those are clouds that are hiding Jupiter. You understand? Hiding it. And it has a lot of moons and satellites. So I entered that planet. As I entered it, I looked and I saw mountains in that planet Jupiter. And I was confused because I heard the scientists say Jupiter is a gas giant. It's a gas giant. So I saw mountains. And as I looked, I saw grass. The trees that I saw were trees there, but they were different from the trees that I'm normally used to. And I saw a soil, and I saw buildings. Those buildings were built of wood. Those people who are there were using wood to build. And as they were building, it's as if you could see that they wanted to maintain the nature part of things. They love nature. Because they love nature. So they want to maintain the nature aspect of things. When they build in nature, you see, the chairs they make, they just love nature. Amen. Hallelujah. Amen. And as I went down and I looked, I saw men. Those men were dressed. Here they were dressed with some material, but here there was nothing that was dressed. They were dressed from here. And I saw them talking to Christ. I saw Christ standing with these men, and they were confessing. And Christ beckoned these men and said, and he showed them. I was standing not far from them, but he just beckoned them to look at that direction, and I was standing there. And I was confused because I did not know what was happening. And then from there I saw buildings that were built. I saw writings and the color blue. Color blue was almost everywhere. I saw the color blue in these buildings. Color blue, and there was writings. And then from that moment on, after I summed it up, without warning again, I was put back and I came back to my own room. And then I woke him up and I said, what was happening? I said, tell me what was happening. From that moment on, the Lord started to unfold a lot of things about the universe, about many other things. Hallelujah. Of which I will share some of those things because of, God says that share those things with my children so that they can understand and they can know what I, God, have planned for them. And then God was saying to me, scientists will tell you a lot of things, but I'm telling you this. When I created the universe, I made man in my image. I made planets for men, not for strange things, not for evil things. And God says that the universe, number one, you need to understand one thing, is good to you. The universe is good to all of you. So when you look at the universe, don't suspect anything evil. Men of this world plant fear in the hearts of men. They plant fear in your heart because they don't know God. But if they know God, they will never plant fear. Fear is something that suppresses our wisdom and suppresses our knowledge and suppresses our love. Fear is opposing love. If you fear, when you look at the universe, when you look at the sky, the worlds, when the stars, if you fear, you will never understand things that are higher. God says so. Do not fear. Love will expand your wisdom. Love will expand your knowledge to know all these things. Not only Jupiter, but other planets. Hallelujah. Let me show you a phenomenon of God. God can put man anywhere he wants. He's your father. There's a scripture in the Bible that says that God can do all things. With God, all things are possible. And we quote the scripture. With God, all things are possible. With God, all things are possible. This is called I'm not, but do we really believe it? Because when someone shares something about the phenomenon of greatness of God, that God can put life anywhere and say, oh, good job. Good job. Good job. Hallelujah. God is a creator. God is a creator. He has a plan for human beings which is far beyond anything we've known up until so far. Revelation has bowed down to everything we could comprehend. Because God does not lose us because of revelation. Take away revelation, let love remain. God is pleased. Take away revelations, let love remain. God is pleased. And if all the revelation were to be taken and love remains, God is happy. Hallelujah. Don't despise the people God has placed in your life. Those people are very important. In fact, they are more important that you have been given the command by God. It says that love them as He loved. God says to us, as Pastor John was saying, love one another as I have loved you. Do you know what that means? About Peter, about Paul, they understood it in such a way that they gave their lives as well. It means that if I love you more than as Christ loved you, I must also give my life for you. Actually, what Christ did is what every one of us needs to do. We are givers of each other's lives. We give ourselves for one another. We give. It's not difficult. So that's something that the universe is all about. You know? So another thing I would say, the greatest joy of heaven, it is not that heaven is beautiful. It is that, this is what will shock you about heaven. We spoke about me, Pastor Jude. The greatest thing that will shock you about heaven is not that heaven is beautiful, that there are streets of gold, and that there are beings you've never seen, there are things you've never seen. You'll be shocked by the love you receive from your brothers. You'll be shocked. I will tell you the truth. Many people come from heaven, they say they were shocked by how people love in heaven. They say they have never seen such in the world. So much love from people in such an extent that they advanced than this world. When you go to it, God says that if I take you to another world that is more advanced than this, you think you are in heaven. Hallelujah. Amen. Let's give God a big hand of praise. Hallelujah. Wow.